Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com, here with one of the top men's physique pros in the world, Andre Ferguson. And Andre, first of all, what brings you down to this grand opening, Carbon Culture Gym in Tennessee?
Oh, Brent's my guy, and so is Brandon, man. They invited me to come through. Said, Trey, man, we're opening the gym. Can you come through, do a little appearance for us? We got a little meet and greet going on. I said, I'm there. Okay.
So 5 weeks from today, you'll be going for a record. You've won the Arnold Classic 2 years in a row.
I already have the record, though.
Oh, you already have a record. A new record.
New record.
You're going for a three-peat.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, in your mind, is it already a done deal? You just have to do the work and do the things you need to do?
I'm not as arrogant as some other people are. And some people go into shows and think it's a done deal, but I tell everybody, nothing's a done deal till you cross the finish line. I respect the opponents too much to think that way. Even if I think I am better than them, I know anything can happen on game day. So nothing's over till the fat lady sings and I cross that stage with the first place trophy.
When you're at your level and you're winning all these shows and you're second in the Olympia now too, you know, what does it take? When you look at your physique or when you ask the judges, what more do they want?
Tell you the truth, after the last couple shows, I didn't even ask for feedback because I critique myself harder than probably a judge can. So I know what I had to work on to get better. I was already that good, but I said to myself, to remain at the top, you have to continuously get better because the guys are closing the gap. So if you think you're just going to keep showing up with the same package, even though it won last time, that doesn't mean it's going to win next time because other dudes are getting better. So one thing I did this offseason was my back was my strength and I made it even better because I'm trying to separate the gap between me and the next guy there. So I feel like if we're already close in the front or I'm already winning in the front or if it's a push in the front, that's when they say shows are won by the back. Shows aren't won by the back, shows are won by everything. But it's usually a push in the front. So if it's a push in the front between the top two guys, it's going to separate each other in the back.
Now, do you feel the men have definitely become more muscular over the past years? I remember when men's physique first started, it really was more of a beach body. And now, there's not that much of a difference upper body-wise between you guys and Classic, I don't think.
But this is what I tell a lot of people. If you actually look at the pictures from the call-outs, like if you look at the 2015 Olympia and you look at the 2018 Olympia, the guys look relatively the same size, relativity-wise. And I put things in perspective with this. Now, last year at the Arnold and the Olympia, I weighed about 183, 185. My classic physique stage weight is 200 pounds. So we're not the same size.
A lot of the Classic guys have said to me, you know, one reason they think your division, the guys are getting bigger, is because there is no weight limit.
But there is no weight limit. It's a look. We're not like, all right, with Classic Physique, it's still bodybuilding, but we want to force you in a box. So the way they do it with Classic, they add weights, so that way we force you in a box and you just don't go crazy with it. So every height should have a weight, because if every height doesn't have a weight, we're back in the 212 and the open again.
I've noticed, unless you're an open bodybuilder, they're always trying to talk you into going into some other division. They're always trying to talk you into doing Classic. They're always trying to talk the Classic guys into 212 and 212 guys into open. You know, and it boggles my mind, especially when someone's at your level and you're doing so well in your division. Do people still try that with you, even though you're winning the Arnold Classics? You're at the point where you're almost Mr. Olympia.
You nailed it, though, what you said. It's kind of pointless. Why would I go to another division when I'm dominating this one? It's kind of like, let's go to being kids. Everybody likes to win. So why wouldn't I be in a division where I have more of a chance of winning than going to another division where I got to go start bottom feeding again and I got to work my way up again? Granted, everyone loves a challenge, but at 35 years old, the challenge is not worth it for me right now. It's just not.
So for all your fans in Australia, there's some good news. Apparently, you told me before we started this, Tony Doherty got Physique, men's physique added to the Arnold Australia for the very first time. So there's a very high likelihood you could be the first Arnold Classic Australia men's physique champ.
I'm happy about this one because I've been lobbying Tony for like 2 years for this one. And when he finally announced it, like, he hunted me down. And he was like, you've been lobbying for this for 2 years, you better be doing the damn show. And I was like, call me in now. I was like, I'm in right now. I said, it's a guarantee you're doing it? He said, yes. I said, I'm in. So I'm in, and Australia's been on my bucket list for a while, so I get to kill two birds with one stone, which is great.
I'm surprised you haven't been already.
I don't know how. I just didn't make it there. It's like FIBO in Germany. Like, I'm dying to go to FIBO in Germany. I just haven't been there yet.
That is odd. I swear you've been
I
there.
know, yeah, like
Sure. You might want to check your passport.
I haven't, like, but those are like the top, like in the bodybuilding world, those are the top 2 spots. Like those are on the top of my bucket list, and it's great that I get to go to Australia this year, and we'll try to get to FIBO Germany too this year too.
Now, your division is also exciting because the Olympia title has been changing hands every year now for a couple years.
It's you had Jeremy who won 4, and then one guy who won 1, and then Ray won this year. So has it really been changing? Kind of for the last 2 years, but I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to go on my little 3-year run.
Well, you're going to win it. If suppose you win it this year, then you want to hold on to it.
I want to hold on to it for a couple of years, but I only need 2. If I win 2, I will bow for them this whole thing gracefully, and I won't even there will be nothing to complain about. I got 2 Olympia titles. Guys, y'all can have it.
You say that now. Let's see what you have too. You're like,
This is no. What I mean is, I'm gonna still go for more.
Yeah.
But if I end at 2, dude, I'll bow out gracefully.
Pretty damn good.
1 to me is a fluke. Anybody can win one of anything if the stars align right. But if you're consistently winning them, then you were the guy. It's like the Arnold. If I win 1, it's a fluke. If I won 2, maybe I was lucky. If I win 3, it's a dynasty that's solidified.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. It's not going to come down to luck. You're doing the work, obviously.
No pun intended.
You're looking great. So we'll see this man on stage in Ohio. By the time you watch this, it'll be less than 5 weeks, and then for all you people in Melbourne, Australia, you'll finally get your chance to see him. Thank you so much for the time.
Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys, man.
For Muscular Roman, it's been Andre Ferguson. Thanks, man. Appreciate
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys.
that. Hector.